Alright guys, it's your boy Fetty MMA, and guys, we got a little bit of a different style of video for you guys, man. We had the top 5 UFC fighters that will be taking a huge downfall in the year of 2025 now, guys. Maybe huge downfall might be an overstatement, but they will be taking a downfall in the year of 2025 now, guys, man. I've listed up a couple of UFC fighters. Now, some of you guys, you may disagree with it, and if you guys disagree with the downfall that I'm basically analyzing on these dudes, go ahead and put it in the comment section. Let your boy know why you disagree. But all in all, it doesn't matter, man. I listed up 5 fighters and my personal reasons why they will be taking a downfall in the year 2025. I'm not gonna waste your time, mother effers. You already know the do, man. We are on the road to 500 subscribers. Let's go ahead and get there. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the first fighter that I think that will be taking a huge downfall of the year of 2025. First fighter up on the list, we have Curtis Blades, man. Curtis Blades, dog. This dude right here going into 2024. No cap, I thought this could have been a guy to fight Jon Jones. Curtis Blades was that disgusting of a human being. Curtis Blades was that much of a monster, man. When Jon Jones was first moving up to the heavyweight division, the questions were, who should Jon Jones face? And a lot of Francis Ngannou talks definitely came in the works, and Francis Ngannou was the main head to go ahead and fight Jon Jones. But that dark horse in that whole conversation was Curtis Blades. Maybe I'm crazy. Go ahead and call me crazy. But I've always thought Curtis Blades deserved to be in that conversation. But now going into the year 2024, Curtis Blades, what? He lost to Tom Aspinall, which I felt like he should have went ahead and take care of business against Tom Aspinall. He didn't do any style of wrestling on Tom Aspinall and just got his ass handed to by Tom Aspinall, got KO'd, and just went home and took the paycheck. Not only that, he lost to Sergey Pavlovich, hurt my heart, which was in 2023, so I'll give him the credit where credit is due. But if we're going to go to his most recent win was against Jolton Almeida, and I thought that was a lucky win. Now, going into the year of 2025, you have dudes like Mick Parkin. You hear me? That heavyweight division is loaded. You have dudes like mother freaking Sergey Spivak, Tybura. You have dudes like Derek Lewis. I feel like that's going to make a second in his career, man. Call me crazy, but I think Derek Lewis is going to do it, man. Having that knockout punch power is always going to be dangerous, no matter what you can think about the dude, man. And that division is going to go ahead and get better and better. It's evolving, man. And Curtis Blades, as we can see, he is a one-trick pony at this point in his career. Right now, he is ranked at number 5. By the time this is said and done, man, by the time 2025 is over, I'll probably have him ranked at number 10. By the time 2026 come, he's probably not going to be ranked at all, man. And that's the spot that I have Curtis Blades at this point of his career and moving forward. So guys, if you are looking to bet on Curtis Blades in the near future, good luck. I will be fading Curtis Blades a lot in the near future. Next up on the list, we have Sean O'Malley. Now, guys, man, I really miss the old Sean O'Malley. I'm talking about the Sean O'Malley when he first got onto the scene, when he didn't dye his hair, he had no tattoos. He just seemed like that vulnerable little boy that just had superpowers in the back of his fist. That Sean O'Malley, the one that Snoop Dogg commentated over, that was a Sean O'Malley I knew and loved. This new version of Sean O'Malley, I'm not a fan of. And you guys can go ahead and agree with me on that. Some of you guys may disagree, but you go ahead and look at his podcast, man. Some of you guys are calling him boring. And I agree, man. You look at his past press conferences, it's boring. Now, guys, I don't think that's going to be the reason why he has a downfall in the year 2025. I just thought that might be something I may add. But the simple reason why I think he's going to have his downfall in 2025 is just because that division is stacked. That bantamweight division has nothing but monsters in there. You have dudes like Marab Davashvili, Umar Nurmagomedov, Mario Bautista. Imagine Sean O'Malley fighting that dude, Mario Bautista. What? Woo! Sean O'Malley versus Jose Aldo. I just think Aldo might go ahead and take care of business. Piotr Jan, we go ahead and do that rematch. I just think Corey Sandhagen, we didn't get that matchup yet, and that's a bad matchup for O'Malley, in my opinion. So it's a lot of matchups, in my opinion, that just doesn't favor well for O'Malley, man. And O'Malley just did a huge mistake by taking El to Marab, because what's next for you, bro? I can see why he was looking to fight Ilia Topuria and try to get his name out there quicker. But even if you fought Ilia, that would have been a tough night out for you too, man. And that's just the thing about it, dog. All in all, man, I don't know what's next for Sean O'Malley. But whatever is next for him, he's in huge trouble. You move up in weight, you're in trouble. You stay in your weight class, you're in trouble. I just don't know what's next for him. I don't know if that superstar appeal is gonna be there for him at, in 2025. Granted, I only think he has one fight in him in 2025, and I think that one fight he has in him is a loss to whoever he faces up next. All right, guys. Next up on the list, we have Charles Oliveira. Now, guys, man, the reason why I think Charles Oliveira is going to take his downfall is because I don't think he's ever going to go ahead and make it back to that championship level, that championship guy that he was, man. The time that he missed weight and he relinquished his belt, he had to have understand that was one of his biggest mistakes in his whole entire career, bro. Because now you have dudes like Arman Tsarukyan and Islam Makhachev in your division. And we can see clear as day when Charles Oliveira fights dudes that are grappling heavy, wrestling heavy, dominant, he just can't handle it. You can go ahead and fight the Justin Gaethjes of the world on a big stage, the Dustin Poiriers, the Michael Chandlers of the world. But when it comes down to the Arman Tsarukyans and Islam Makhachevs of the world, you're just not ready. And quite frankly, I feel like if this dude fought Matias Gamrot, I might say Matias Gamrot might give him a run for his money. I think Charles Oliveira may still win, but if you get a dude like Gamrot, I mean, Charles Oliveira might struggle against him. I know Gamrot lost to Dan Hooker, but Dan Hooker's a tough son of a bitch. We're not going to go ahead and act like he's a jobber. He's a tough son of a bitch. But all in all, man, I think Charles Oliveira is going to stay in that co-main event, that fight night main event spot, just for the simple fact that he just can't beat those dudes, man. The only thing I can see for Charles Oliveira is a BMF belt for him at this point of his career, and there's no step up for that championship lightweight belt, and that's just it with Charles Oliveira. I think that's how his career is just gonna end at this point. Up on the list, we have Dricus du Plessis. Now, guys, man, Dricus du Plessis, you go ahead and look at his fighting style. It's one of the most awkward fighting styles you'll ever see in your life. And guys, quite frankly, I don't think it's going to hold on for a whole nother year, man. You have dudes like Khamzat Chimaev sniffing that belt. Dudes like Sean Strickland sniffing that belt. Israel Adesanya trying to make a run back for that belt. You have Imavov coming for that belt. You have a whole list, a whole animal of dudes that's just hungry for that belt, and I just don't see Dricus du Plessis holding on to that belt any longer. I think the downfall with Dricus du Plessis is going to happen in 2025. As you guys can see, the title has changed a lot in the middleweight division, man. You go ahead and date it back to when Alex Pereira beat Israel Adesanya. Adesanya going ahead and getting the belt back. After Adesanya got the belt back, he lost to Sean Strickland. After Sean Strickland beat him, he lost to Dricus du Plessis. Dricus du Plessis has defended the belt twice, beating Sean Strickland and Israel Adesanya. At this point, even if he beats Sean Strickland, which I don't think happens, even if he beats Sean Strickland, I don't think he's gonna beat that next guy. I think Sean Strickland beats him, and the downfall happens there. But in the world where he beats Sean Strickland, I think his next opponent is going to go ahead and dominate him, and that's Khamzat Chimaev, and that's a downfall that I can see Dricus du Plessis having. It's not a major downfall, but it is a downfall, and I felt like there's something that I should point out. And if you guys can disagree and have an argument with it, let me know in the comments. But that's where I think Dricus du Plessis' career is going to go in the near future of 2025, man. I just don't see it. Last but not least, we have Leon Edwards. Now, guys, man, you go ahead and look at Leon Edwards at this point of his career, man. You have dudes like Shavkat Rakhmonov, Ian Gary, Joaquin Buckley. You have dudes like Bilal Muhammad, the dude that put him dead on his head, flattened him on his head. He has a tough Sean Brady that recently called you out to fight in Australia. Jack Della Manuela, Kamaru Usman that wouldn't mind trying to fight you again. It's so many guys for Leon Edwards at this point, and I just don't think Leon Edwards is going to win another fight. I really don't think he's going to win another fight. With those names I said, I don't see him beating any of those names. Not even Kamaru Usman if they fought a third time. Not even him. Leon Edwards been ultra silent. I don't know why. You just recently lost the belt. You should be fighting, clamming your way to go ahead and try to get back to the belt. But he's not even putting himself in those conversations. It's clear as day that he is content with having the belt for that one time and defending it for that one time, and just just having a simple life at that point in his career. He doesn't care anymore. And I just see the downfall happening in 2025. A lot of people are gonna be like, "What happened to Leon Edwards? Where's that Leon Edwards that was flashy with this stand-up game?" And I think it's not gonna show. Going against a dude like Sean Brady or Jack Della Maina is definitely not gonna show, especially if he fights Jack Della Maina, which is gonna be a huge problem for him. But all in all, man, Leon Edwards, I see the downfall happen in 2025. I hope it doesn't, but he's not vocal for himself, and that's going to be the main reason why he's going to have this downfall in 2025. I don't think his fight is going to show for himself. Dude doesn't talk at all. Dude doesn't promote the UFC. Dude doesn't put asses to seat. Dude just doesn't care about the sport, dog. He just wants to fight and get up out of there. And that's how I feel about Leon Edwards at this point, man. That's just my God honest truth about the son of a bitch. But all in all, guys, you already know the drill. These are my top 5 fighters that I feel like it's going to go ahead and take a drop in 2025 in terms of their stock. All in all, you know what to do. Comment, subscribe, road to 500 subscribers, baby. It's your boy Fatty MMA, and I'm out.